All right, we're live. We're not live. We're
Awesome.
recording.
Sweet. So, last time you guys had your prisoner, Timothy, and you guys confronted the rogue mages that you were sent here to deal with. In which point, they told you that they had several benefactors that they were working for, and that they were essentially trying to access this rift to enhance their powers to um, essentially attack and try to defeat some of the Zulkir. And in standing their ground and defending themselves, you ended up wiping them out. And during that conflict, Theothorn showed his true colors and was trying to execute mages while they were defenseless. In which point, Droglith enacted his vengeance on this Zulkir acolyte, but not before learning that only somebody that had a orb of dragonkind could control or summon dragons. And we are still on the riverside of the Robin River.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, here we are. Ardok Bladesinger executed, beheaded a surrendered mage who had essentially collapsed and gave up, not wanting to die himself, and also seeing that all of his friends had died. And Droglith beheaded Theothorn. So as you guys stand amongst these corpses and the remnants of this battle, what's sort of running through your guys' head in this moment?
I think Droglith. Or go ahead.
I was gonna say, thoughts are kind of going to keep moving. Don't want to get stuck out in this. End up getting bogged down. Just freezing out here.
I think Droglith is more confused than anything at the moment. Like, he understands the political nature of the mission, but like the savageness of what just happened and like how quickly things happened, and just like the wounds of his village being destroyed, being reopened, and now kind of out there for everybody to know, is it's weighing on him pretty hard.
Varric's gonna look over towards Ardok and be like, was killing that man really necessary? He already surrendered. We have to be able to live with ourselves after this mission.
I think Ardok kind of, after just putting his sword away, is probably like still staring at this guy's body, and says something along the lines of, "Wizard already made his mistake. This is the only way we live."
But he was no longer a threat. I understand killing the ones that were actively attacking us, but he had surrendered. We could have taken other precautions.
Wizard was already an abuser.
I see. Well, I will pray for you, and hopefully we can find a better resolution for this one day. And then Alar's just gonna walk away.
Okay. From Theothorn's body, also, Ardok looted. In my notes, I have that you looted everything on his person, So
Oh yeah.
that was his journal, the scroll with the mission details, and the unidentified staff with a blue glowing gemstone on the top of it.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I handed the journal and the scroll to Droglith.
Yeah, I think I put that in my inventory. Yeah, I got I have Theothorn's journal. I don't have the scroll.
Okay.
Okay.
Not before Ardok opened it and had
Yeah.
fear cast upon him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I identify, like, try to identify this staff?
You have the identify spell.
Oh no, I don't.
Oh,
Can I
good
do an
question.
Arcana check for like School of Magic or something?
Yeah, I'll allow that. Go ahead and give me a Arcana check.
Oh yeah. 22.
Certainly, you can feel like force, like gravity in this staff. So definitely School of Evocation.
Okay.
Okay. And if there's no other actions or conversation to be had here, I think we're going to be traveling up north on the continued trek to the Rainbow Gorge. Now, as you guys stand, particularly you, Droglith, as you stand amongst these slaughtered mages and having just beheaded Theothorn standing, right above his body, you can't help but feel the wounds, as you said earlier, of that deep memory of the village really kind of reemerging. And you flash back to a time when you are returning from a hunt and the birds are chirping in the snowy white glade as you walk silently with the fluffy snow on the ground muffling your footfalls through a familiar stretch of timber that you've traveled many times since you were a boy. What time period is this? Is this like a year ago? Is this like when is this taking place?
Let's see. I would say it's probably, I don't know, it'd probably be a good bit after the Zolkirs started gaining political power. Whenever that probably would have been.
So in this world, the Zolkirs have always just kind of had their megocracy power here.
Okay. I would say for me to like have wandered for so long to Waterdeep and eventually getting to Baldur's Gate, I would say probably a year and a half, 2 years.
Okay. So your appearance wouldn't have changed that much.
No.
Okay. So Droglith, as we know him, is walking through this wooded timberland with his axe slung on his back and both shoulders heavy with game from a successful hunt. And as you walk, a faint aroma of warm wood smoke drifts on the breeze from the direction of your village, likely a fire or a spit built in anticipation for your return. You are, in fact, the one who took their turn to get game. And squirrels prance around in the treetops, kind of going through the sunlight as it's poking through the trees. And a chubby raccoon is raiding a tree hutch for nuts and seeds. And the serenity you feel in this moment is broken in the woods when thunder echoes through the glade. All singing and movement of the woodland creatures cease. One more thunderous crash comes, and you can tell it's coming from the village. And then another and another as lightning strikes and thunder. The aroma of smoke starts to turn acrid and bitter as it grows thick into a haze that suspends in the sunlight in front of you. What were you thinking in this moment?
Confusion and uh, a little bit of panic. Not really, not like full blown panic, but just like, my heart rate started to increase a little bit, and like, what could possibly be going on at the village? Just because we are so secluded, like, we knew of the dragon that lived in the mountain range, but not, I mean, it was always a it was always one that kind of kept to itself, like never was known for going after townsfolk or village folk. So more just like confusion and curiosity with like, panic, a tiny bit of panic, like, what could possibly be going on?
And it is just like thunder, like lightning striking, boom, boom. But it's a clear sunny day with just a breeze. And I suspect you're still going to make your way back towards the village. Do you quicken your pace at all?
Yeah, I would say I go up to a light trot to get to the village.
Yeah, the thunder cracks more, and as you're trotting there with the game still on your shoulders, you start to see flashes of lightning through the trees, and there is a point when you actually catch glimpses through the tree line of a terrible pair of wings circling the sky above your village. And as you move through the undergrowth and reach the edge of the timber, at this point, your lungs are burning with smoke, and you come into the clearing, and you see before your eyes the unbecoming visage of a real-life dragon and all of its dreadful power. Blue scales glint with a chromatic shimmer like unbreakable gemstone armor against the midday sun. And the blue dragon turns towards the horizon. Lightning loops, arcs, and like forks out of its teethy maw as it lets out this sky-rending shriek. Probably the loudest thing you have ever heard in your life. It rattles your rib cage inside your chest. And beneath the blue dragon shrieking in the distance, it's just desolation. Where your village once stood only stands scorched foundations and smoldering bodies.
Hey, Sawyer, are we supposed to have vision?
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, sorry.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it really took away from the perfect timing I had too.
Yeah.
Well, the description was good, so I didn't want to interrupt it. It was really
Yeah.
good. Damn.
So you're standing on this cliff's edge looking down, and it is just pure desolation.
I would think I'd, drop to my knees. The game slides off my shoulders. I drop my great axe on the ground beside me and just kind of watch this dragon fly away and look at the destruction he'd sown, and just the confusion of why, and grief and anger, just like feeling everything, and just looking at the destruction and knowing that there's very low chance that there are any survivors.
So, with this low chance, you would still check to see if there were survivors?
Yeah, I would have, walked through the rubble.
Okay. You come up, and it is charred bodies with lightning burns fracked across the unmoving, lifeless, husks that remain. But you do come across a quivering and writhing, um, Goliath. You know him from your childhood. One of the kids that used to competitively, climb the rubble and play root and ball with you. And he has of his eye sockets blown out, just a black deep hole in his skull, and a web of lightning burns going down to his hands on his right side and all the way down to his foot on the right side, with a calf that's completely obliterated. And he looks at you, says, "Droglith, we had no time. Everybody is gone."
I would have taken his hand as gently as I could and said, "It's okay. Rest."
He grabs your hand, shaking and writhing in pain. His eye is just like his, intact eye is like unblinking, just like completely wide. He says, "Do me the kindness. End my misery."
With, I guess, with tears in his eyes, Droglith would have, very quickly, pulled him up with his back to Droglith's chest and quickly broke his neck.
And so it is, you stand here, the last survivor of your village. And as you look up, you do see on the, crevice of the valley, there is a mage in red robes who has summoned back this dragon, and he disappears into the mountain trail. And your memory fades, and we're back on the road of the Moon Pass. Snow is swirling around you once again. You were lost in thought for a while, kind of reawakening that memory that had such an impact on you. And you guys now arrive near Ravencross. It's just a little hamlet where you guys can get some well-deserved rest. It's really up to you guys whether you would like to stop off here or, go to Sunderbar. Really, the main difference is Sunderbar is going to have, shops, taverns, and the like, whereas Ravencross is going to have, just the one inn.
I mean, I need to rest real bad. My health is, everything's bad.
Yeah, I need to rest as well.
Okay. You guys stop in, just pay the keep for some rest, and some of the people in the inn are talking about 4 mages that, were talking about heading out to dispatch some of the Zulkir's lackeys, and they were very excited that they were going to come back. Some even say that those 4 were responsible for, holding back the tides of the Heart Seekers, which is a raiding party of orcs. You guys get your rest and go ahead and take a long rest, and we will remove 2 points of exhaustion.
Wheat.
Uh,
How do we?
thing to
Oh,
do
shit.
that.
Okay, there we go.
Hmm. I can't bring up my character to do that. Wait, oh, never mind. I found it.
Okay. So from here, you have several options. We can go pretty much anywhere you guys want. However, before Lorison left, he did tell you guys of a passing storm that was going to worsen. So it is up to you guys whether you would like to spend some time in one of the neighboring towns or whether you would like to brave it straight to Rainbow Gorge.
Hmm.
What are those options again?
You can stop off at any of these settlements, Sunderbar, Newport, Avondale. Even if you probably couldn't make it to Citadel, Felbar, but you could stop off at one of these places and kind of gather your wits and prepare for the journey to come. You can go straight to Rainbow Gorge, which would, that could be just dealing with the elements, or there is a possibility of you guys going down into the Underdark and reaching Rainbow Gorge.
Newport is on the way to Rainbow Gorge. We could use this as an opportunity to potentially gather information.
Yeah, and I would like to maybe shop a little bit.
Yeah, we definitely need to
If-
find a like tents or portable structures. Now that we don't have Theothorn's fancy tent.
Is there a place for that in Ravencross, or should Sunderbar's a lot closer for that survival stuff than
Yeah.
Newport?
Sundabar would be a much larger, like, dwarvish city, so they're going to have, dwarven crafted everything that you guys could use.
Well, Ardok will definitely voice his interest in going there.
Yeah, I would think we go to Sundabar, get provisions, and then decide if we want to go above or below ground to get to Rainbow Gorge.
I concur.
Cool. So,
Yeah.
your party makes your way there. As you approach Sundabar, the fortified, city, essentially, big old thick dwarvish walls protect it in this really central part of the Silver Marches, with gates wide open, and you hear laughter on the wind. Normally known as stoics, dwarves are usually wary merchants and craftsmen, but the town really thumbs with a a unnatural cheer. At the gates, the town herald is ringing a polished bell and shouts, "Rejoice! The dawn smiles upon Sunderbar. All is well. All is blessed. All be blessed." He kind of beams this message out and kind of looks at you guys with a giant smile. And can you guys, how about everyone give me a insight check on this herald?
I love these animations, honestly.
They're cool. I only got an 8.
Got a 13.
Yeah.
13.
This guy just looks like a really happy guy. He's excited to see you guys and excited to welcome you in. He said there's always room for friends, and he has this giant shit-eating grin.
I want to like look at Ardok and be like, when have you ever known dwarves to be this happy?
uh, can I ask Droglith to make an insight check on me?
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I
Sure.
guess.
sure. Side. Oop. It's an 11.
Okay. Um. I'd say Ardok like looks at you and like kind of like looks you up and down, and you just know that he doesn't say something.
I'm gonna I give like Ardok like a confused look, like yeah, we had a kind of a tough situation back there, but it's not like we're at each other's throats. Like small talk isn't gonna kill us. Like I don't say this, but it's just like kind of like a confused look at him, but
Okay, yeah.
just like shake my head and kind of like keep walking forward.
I think Ardok will actually that transpires, and Ardok will say like look away from you and say, Ardok has encountered dwarves many times, but they were not happy.
It's like
You guys are welcomed into the city.
I don't even know how much money I have.
Neither.
Not much.
I kinda didn't put too much on that because Theothorn was your guys' purse.
That makes
Oh.
sense.
Wait, hold on. So
Did any rob us?
You-
Honda?
so he-
So in that regard, you guys would have all the gold he had on his person for sure.
Because I thought somebody would have looted him.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys have, I'll say, 520 gold pieces between you.
Oh shit!
Cool. Yeah, I was gonna say I looted it. I would split that with everybody. So, what's that? 520 by 4,
1 by 4.
130. Sweet.
Hell yeah, 130 each. This music is kind of doing it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have vision again though.
Man,
This music
Thank
is lit though.
Yeah.
okay. There we go.
Oh, sweet.
This is a nice looking town.
So you guys are in Sundabar, and what you've alluded to with the music is this is happy dwarven music.
I didn't know there was such thing.
So, you guys are free to do whatever you want. Just let me know what it is you're trying to do, whatever you want to buy, and we can get it done. I will say that just like in the previous town where you stopped at the tavern, there was a bunch of miners that were out of work because of a collapse in the Underdark. Here, there is not a collapse in the Underdark, but, you know, miners sometimes just don't feel like mining. There is a large crowd of, you know, dwarves and halflings and humans that are looking for work. So if you guys want to pick up hirelings for your rip and trek, you can feel more than welcome to do so. Hirelings can carry a torch in the Underdark for you. They can carry anything for you. They can have skills enough to set up tents or do survival checks, disarm traps, and the like. And they're very cheap. A hireling is just a peasant that will take 1 gold piece a month.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
thinking we do that. At least. one.
Yeah.
I know Alarg is going to talk to the group and think we should probably get a way of a tent or some sort of shelter for us on the road to get out of the cold.
Ardoc agrees.
So I think Alarg would try to make his way to whatever shop he can buy something like that. And
Absolutely. You find a all goods store and you're able to purchase pittons and rope and tents and everything you need for 10 gold pieces. You have a full survival get up for the rest of your journey.
okay, I'll front that.
That's 10 each. Like we're each getting a
10 gold
10.
from anybody.
Okay. Yeah, I'll front that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Alarg pays for it, and then I'm also going to suggest we get at least 1 or 2 hirelings to carry and set up the tents for us. If somebody else wanted to cover that. And then maybe some drinks for Drobwith.
Uh,
I don't want to front that though.
Go ahead,
go.
Cody.
I was just gonna say Ardoc will hire one of the hirelings. And do we wait, what race are they? Are they just all sorts?
Yeah, it could be all sorts, yeah.
Okay. I think Ardoc definitely wants one that's not a magic user. I mean, I know you
These are-
said peasants, but I don't know if there's like
Yeah, they're peasants. They don't know how to do anything.
okay, and so cool. So then, yeah, Ardoc will go. Do that. But before,
these guys aren't tough. Like these are normal people. You guys are heroes that are on a path, right? You guys are developing your skills, and Droglith has stone skin. These guys are essentially normal people that have 5 hit points.
okay. Okay. So what are the? Do we have a choice in people, or are they like? Just like tell me who we get.
Well, I mean, you want a orc or a dwarf?
Not a dwarf.
Orc it is.
Yeah, I guess if there's an orc, yeah.
I mean, mechanically, they're just going to be here. I didn't put the work
Yeah.
into giving them names. Really, they're just going to be there to, do whatever you want them to. Make it like essentially quality of life. You can give 50 gold to have 50 hirelings, and you can have a squad.
We could loot up. We could eliminate a whole cave with them. Just go stand every 5 feet.
How many do we want?
I'm thinking at least 2.
2. Okay.
Because I mean, being able to set up tents and to be able to have like hold torches and stuff would be kind of convenient. And I'm assuming they could pack anything, like carry anything else we need.
Then I'll get
As bad as
2
it
of
sounds,
them.
like pack mule is kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. Wait, actually, so before I leave the group for this, I want to go to Volcanth and like get close to his ear and like kind of under my breath be like, if the Wild One must persuade, use diplomacy, not magic. And then I'll go get these 2, and I'm gonna hand them, kind of like shake their hand respectfully and stuff, like the warrior's grip and all that, and give them 5 gold apiece.
5 gold?
Yeah. So
Oh,
I'll
these
spend
guys
10
are
gold.
so thankful. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh my goodness. Give me all your things, sir. I will carry it. And they are just like standing so close to you. They're like, I will do everything you say, sir.
No, not these things.
Not those things.
Just follow.
Anything you need. 5 gold. Oh, I'm rich.
I'll just start walking through town.
Okay, your hirelings follow you.
Oh no.
Like within 5 feet.
This already. Yeah.
Like
They're
they
just
can
looking at
basically
the
hold your
floor.
pocket at this point.
Our master is so generous. So generous. This is
Cody's
amazing.
gonna fail every fucking sneak test after this. There's no just constant hot breath on your neck.
Oh no.
Whatever you need, sir.
Mr. Wayne. I carry your bags, Mr. Wayne.
Is there a magical items shop in this town?
There sure is.
Drogleth would like to go there.
Okay. Now, how much gold do you have?
143. And then I have 40 silver pieces.
It's not going to get
Rich.
you a lot, my friend.
Listen, if you need more, I can give you some.
I'm really looking for something in particular.
Oh, okay. That makes it easier. I was about
Yeah.
to pull out a list.
Yeah.
So, just for all of you, the main thing that they have here, because they're miners, they're going to be magical gems. So essentially, they act as normal magical items, but that's just the stock of magical items that they have. What particularly do you want?
I'm looking for something to increase my intelligence.
Okay,
The library, probably where you want to start.
let's see what I got here.
Yeah. Get studious.
But I also need to save enough money to buy a small cannonball.
Excuse me?
Oh, we got 2 of those.
For catapult?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Fucking whipping a cannonball at people.
1 gold. You can get as many cannonballs as you want.
What? A cannonball's only 1 gold?
Sure, if you don't have morals.
Wait, what? Why give it to me?
You sit on this catapult.
No.
My next question was, yeah, heavy they are. They'll carry themselves for you. So you said we could buy 50 of these hirelings, right? No.
I don't know if buy is the right word, more like rent.
Higher. If you're cattle, higher. Yeah.
It feels like I bought them.
You break it, you buy it. Oh, jeez.
So, there is no intelligence for these ion stones. Oh, wait, there is.
Ooh.
You are in luck, my friend. But you don't have enough gold for this, though.
Is he close?
So you go into this gem store, and you see just a whole bunch of very shiny gems of all different shapes and sizes. Some of them look like quartz. Some of them look like black dragon glass. Others look like a wavy red, like solid stone, almost like a red version of jade. And you look at the red version of jade, and the guy points it out and says, "This is a ion stone of intellect." And he picks it up and he tosses it above his head, and it orbits around his head.
Oh,
He
shit.
said, "All you have to do is, concentrate on it for a little bit, make sure it rotates around your head, and it makes you smarter." Isn't that interesting?
Very. How much?
Well, my friend, this is gonna run you about 600 gold.
Oh, shit.
Now, Sawyer, how accurate is the gold amount on this potion of clairvoyance?
Now, Sawyer.
Oh, well, it's okay. How much does it? How much does it say?
Because it says 2,000.
We'll even take 50% or 25%.
Son of a bitch. Hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to look it up, and it doesn't even give me a gold value. Where are you even finding these gold values? Because we
It-
had that discussion last time about the ruby.
So it's
Yeah.
on the item, like in Foundry, because it's in my inventory. It says
Yeah.
the gold amount is worth 2,000.
Okay. Well, now I have to pop it open to see if there's ion stones.
Because it might be more expensive. What is it, like the compendium?
6,000.
Oh, they do have them in here. Look at that. So yeah, you guys can go over to the compendium and open it up if you want.
Oh, sweet.
And it's
Player?
IOUN. The Ion Stone of well, based off of this, it's 40,000 gold.
Holy shit. Sorry.
Damn.
Gold stone.
Ugh. I'm gonna put a hand on Dracula's shoulder. Like, I think we're a little ways from affording that, my friends.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps I just buy you a book.
Can I try to barter?
From down from 40,000.
The guy plucks the stone orbiting around his head. He said, "You can give it your best shot."
So are we doing the it's worth ignore the potion of clairvoyance gold amount?
He's like, can we bring it
Yeah,
back?
we never meant that.
Yeah, we'll bring it back to the I was just trying to clarify some stuff. I was just trying to clarify some stuff here, you know. I'll say I'll give him 100 gold, 40 silver, a great sword, and this potion of clairvoyance.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay,
Ooh.
hang on. I'm gonna use tactical mind.
I'm gonna distract him.
And add a D10.
Nowhere close.
Oh, it's not even close.
Yeah, at best, you get a 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not even going to consider your offer.
Well, that's lame.
We'll buy 50 henchmen and rob the place.
Cannon fodder.
Yeah. So he leans over the counter and he says, "I'll tell you what. I will front you this stone, but I have some things that I require you to do in the next, I don't know, few months. And this is not something that you can go back on. Do you understand?"
What is it?
So he pulls out the amulet that he's wearing, and he said, "Have you ever seen dwarves this happy?"
No.
Well, the Zolkir of this keep and this area is a very talented Zolkir of enchantment. And many of us have grown very suspect of an enchantment being put on the citizens of this keep. If you're able to dispel the majority of the people under this curse, then we can consider this Ion Stone paid for. But if you fail, I will be taking that and more.
Define more.
Keep your word, and you won't have to find out.
Hmm. What is the modifier of this stone again?
+2 to intelligence as long as it's orbiting around your head.
People. Hmm.
Sounds a bit risky to me.
Yeah. 'Cause I would only get +1 from it. Because I have a -1 to intelligence. You keep your stone. It's worth a shot.
He said, while you think about it, and he turns and he is sucked into a lamp sitting on the shelf, and a moment passes, and he reemerges from the lamp, and he has a little coin that has like an X on it. If you guys watch Pirates of the Caribbean, it kind of has like that runic X on it. And he sets it on the counter in front of you, and he's like, so that you remember, in case you want to come back and claim the stone and help us out.
Oh, so he's giving me the coin.
Yeah, he's giving you the coin.
Oh. I feel like I should do some kind of check for this. But I'm also stupid. Can I do, I don't know, a perception check or an arcana check on this coin?
Yeah, if Droglith would think it's suspicious to be handed something like this, he could definitely suss it out in some way.
Okay, what kind of roll do you want for it?
Investigation, perception, or arcana would all do the trick. I mean, I don't think Droglith would do arcana.
No. I'll do perception because I at least have a +1 in that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
11.
Looks like a very cool looking fancy coin.
I'll go ahead and take the coin, but like slowly like sliding it off like into my pocket and like looking at the dwarf the whole time.
He said, pleasure doing business with you. And if you want to, come back and claim that stone, you know what I've asked.
Thank you.
And that coin will make you welcome most places around here.
Okay. I guess I'll, yeah.
And in a puff of smoke, he goes back in his lamp.
Is this guy Genie?
He is, in fact, a genie.
Well, shit, that's cool.
So if I rub his lamp, do I get some wishes?
Gotta get to rub something out.
All right. I don't know. I'm gonna go try to catch up with everybody else and tell them about this deal that this guy wants me to make. See what they think.
Okay. as you're traveling to everyone, Pat, did you want to do anything? You've been kind of quiet. Is there anything you want to fuck around with and end a bar? Pat's gone. Okay. What about you, Andrew?
Um, we did the tents. We got the Ireland. I think that's it for Lark. I think he's mainly was just gonna assist the rest of the group with what they needed.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything else he was really looking for.
All right. So you all do your thing, and then you coalesce. The hirelings. Oh, go ahead.
I have one thing. I want to try to find a trident. Just a regular non-magical trident.
A trident?
A trident.
Oh yeah. You can find any weapon of dwarven make here for sure. And you find a fine looking trident at a weapons shop.
Sweet.
And
Um,
he sees this staff sticking out of your pack on your back, and he's like, "Oh, have you gotten that looked at yet? That's quite a staff."
Ardok has not, and he pulls it out and sets it on the counter. Says, "What can the dwarf tell me? Tell Ardok."
Oh, it's fantastic make. Not as good as dwarves, though. But I would take this across the street. We got a very good mystics guy. He could get you taken care of, for sure. Anyway, here's your trident. That will be. Well, now I gotta look it up in here because
Yeah.
Okay,
And here it
my-
says 5 gold. I mean, I'll let you look at it. I'm just saying.
you've already looked it up in here.
In the player's handbook equipment section, yeah.
All right, 5 gold. See,
5 gold, sweet.
that was about my original conception, but I did not think that one of these ion stones would be 40,000 gold. That's crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that much.
No. Gold really scales here. Can you will need a hireling. You will need a bunch of hirelings to carry 40,000 gold. That
I
is
figured.
so much gold, guys.
That's a huge amount of gold.
Yeah, dude.
That has got to be so heavy.
We're gonna have to start looking at them like chests.
Yeah, especially for just a stone that gives you +2 intelligence. Like, I'm sure that is crazy, but like, there's probably a lot you could buy with 40,000 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean,
actually,
I mean,
You could get a
thousands,
stronghold.
several thousand tridents.
we need to do the math of like the ratio of hirelings to trident that we can afford with 40,000. Just a volley of tridents. Okay. Thank you. And then I'll go across the street to this shop he's talking about.
Yeah. So you go in, and this is and he looks at it, takes a little tinker's hammer and dings the crystal on the top, and it rings, ring, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is a staff of Bigby's hand. This is quite a treasure, my friend." And he sets it back on the table. He's like, "If you ever want to bitch slap somebody in a really real way, you use this staff." Where did you find such a thing?
On a corpse.
As most adventurers do, I'd wager.
I think Ardok's gonna pick it up and he's gonna try to snap it over his shoulder or over his knee.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Where is? I'll just put strength.
Oh yeah. All right. Now, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit. Okay, that's not bad. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, you snap this staff, and immediately there is a wave of force that protrudes out of it, and you are pushed back into the wall and take 3d10 damage.
Oh shit.
Hey, 3d10. Shit.
Yep, and I think you might have just killed this shopkeeper.
Holy shit.
Fuck. 23.
Oh my god.
Wait, no. Those
Zeros are
Wait.
10.
Oh
Mhm.
shit. Yeah, you I mean the shopkeeper is obliterated and his shop has essentially collapsed. There was a
Okay.
there was a huge
Um,
magical explosion in this town, Ardoc.
God damn it.
Um
Well,
oh boy.
yeah. Okay, so I dropped to 0, but then relentless endurance, I'm at 1.
Oh.
So
Did I?
here-
What about the hirelings? Did I just fucking murder my 10 gold investment?
I think you if they were in there with you, you did.
Well, I
I'm sure
mean,
they fucking were.
RP
No.
wise, they were on his ass. Unless he sent him off somewhere
Yeah.
to get some stuff.
So I had this really oh shit moment where an explosion like this would definitely cause a huge fuss. However, this is a happy dwarven town.
Why do you keep saying that suspiciously?
Man. Yeah. So how does Ardoc feel in this moment, having just created a magical catastrophe?
Well, pretty dumb. Yeah, pretty dumb. Did it like flatten the building or did it just like fuck up the interior or?
Well, the shopkeeper turned to a red mist and is sprayed across the walls. The support beams of the building did collapse, so there's like roof in the center of this room, and presumably your hirelings were in there too. So they've been turned to mush.
Oh,
And
God.
you are standing in here in ruin. Pretty much all of the staves and magical items he had in there are just completely destroyed.
Oh my god. Yeah, Ardoc feels real bad. He should have thought about that. Yeah. I mean, he feels terrible. I don't know. I'm gonna have to collect my thoughts on that.
Yeah. So, I mean, can you walk with 1 health? You're mobile?
Yeah, I'm mobile.
Okay.
Hmm.
I have to do a thing here really quick.
Now Ardoc knows what happens when you destroy magic weapons.
Oh my goodness.
That's great. I was not expecting that.
Me neither. It makes sense. I should have expected that. I wish he didn't care about killing innocent people like that. Otherwise, if he didn't, he'd just walk out like, eh.
It does fit that he would because they weren't magic users. I mean, at least I assume at least the shopkeeper wasn't, and I know the.
Yeah, they were.
Dude, they were so
They're not.
happy to be with you too.
Yeah, he's basically just become his own worst enemy.
Wait, can you just take the gold back off of him?
The thought crosses my mind. No, no, I'm just
I
kidding.
was just kidding.
Okay. So as you exit the building, I'm gonna need you to make 2 wisdom saving throws.
2. Okay, there's 1. Dude, I'm rolling fucking good.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
good
you
on
are.
that one for sure.
Shit.
Yeah, you are not good on that one. So as you exit the building with a expertise in Arcana, you feel a very powerful enchantment magic wash over you. Like, you notice this, and probably to the point where you know it's essentially an attack on you, and then you are immediately overcome with this intense and unyielding feeling of happiness and plasticity. You immediately know that nothing could possibly be wrong. Everything is fine. And you honestly just kind of wander off and start talking with everyone that you meet and smiling, and you kind of forget that you're traveling with your party, and you start to wander off.
Oh fuck.
And could everyone else give me a perception check? This is essentially to make sure that you either see or don't see Ardok.
I got an
Anybody?
8. How is that only an 8? Oh, it's a 6. I rolled a 6.
Okay,
I got
so
it.
you guys aren't within like the area that he is, and there's a magical explosion, and some form of enchantment overcomes Ardok, and he wanders off into the city.
Would we have heard this explosion?
I'm certain you guys probably would have.
I think Droglith would have like started like going towards that explosion. Just out of like, I don't know. After like thinking about his village on the walk here, and then just the stuff that we've been through already, and like the presence of like the magical damage that we've seen, and been like, oh, like something's going on. Maybe we should go check it out.
For sure. And before that, Patrick, are you here? Like, I haven't heard you like in a very long time. Can you guys hear Patrick?
No, he's muted in the Discord.
No, he's muted.
Okay.
Oh,
It's definitely been a minute.
his
Sorry, my
mouse.
bad.
Oh.
I didn't realize. But I've been rolling and doing everything. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because I asked you if you wanted to fuck around in town or anything before moving on, and I didn't hear anything.
Damn it.
So I just I saw your dice roll just now.
Yes,
We
So-
can
I
back
did.
what I did and then let him go.
Yeah. Is there anything?
Or
you
it could
want-
happen. It could
Is
happen.
there anything you wanted to do prior to the events that just transpired?
Yeah. Is there a place I could go to like get information or like just talk to people and see what they know?
Yeah,
Like
you certainly can. So, what information do you want to gather? Kind of how are you talking with everyone?
I mean, I kind of want to see what's going on in this Rainbow Gorge to kind of figure out if we should be expecting anything.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, absolutely. So you walk around, and I assume you just walk into a tavern where this particular tavern is playing this, and there's all these dwarves just like stomping and just fucking bumping, dude. This is a freaking club.
I found the scene.
and they're just sitting there all all in Dwarvish, and you ask the bouncer, you're like, hey, I just kind of wanted to enter and learn some stuff, and he, as happy as can be, just starts spilling his guts, and this dwarf standing outside the club also, just crazy happy, smiling ear to ear, and not actually like bouncing anyone. Like everyone's just walking in and out freely. And he tells you, oh, this song is all about it. This song is actually exactly what you need to hear. So this is about how Mistress Chosen and how the Rift Walkers are going to save us all. Essentially, anybody that can walk among the Rift and take its power will be able to save everyone. Does that make sense, friend?
Sure. Makes perfect sense.
He just starts kind of like bouncing to the music.
Yeah. Dude's in it. So Vulcans are just kind of. So you said you're just letting people in, right? So a Vulcan can just walk in, right?
Sorry, I had to turn my music down. What'd you say?
So he can. So the monster's not like stopping anyone. He can just walk right in and start mingling in the crowd, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does that. Is there? Can I roll a perception check and see if there's any characters that maybe stand out?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, we'll see what this is. Yeah, actually, this is a very low modifier. I was going to have you do it with advantage, but I mean,
Okay.
So there's two people that like are clearly not just smiling ear to ear, and you can see that they have both matching talismans around their necks. And one is a halfling and a dwarf, and they are, having a conversation amongst themselves while there is this entire, pretty much a rave going on in this tavern. And I will do a roll on my end. And the halfling doesn't notice anything, but the dwarf immediately makes eye contact with you and whispers something to the halfling, and they make their way over to you. The dwarf says, "Hey, I see you eyeing us, and I also see you're not super enchanted with this place."
Kenneth responds, no, this isn't my scene, but I wanted to see what it was about.
Well, the music itself is about how the Rifts are going to save us, but I don't think that's the real answer you're looking for. I think we ought to go somewhere where we can actually have a conversation.
Lead the way.
He takes you out. He takes you out into the alley, and the halfling follows you. And while they're standing outside, he's like, "So, everyone seems pretty happy to you, I'm sure. I don't know how things are on the road, but I'd imagine you don't see very many happy faces." And this dwarf standing in front of you just has like a dwarvish grimace, as most people would, recognize a dwarf to have. And he's like, there's ways to protect yourself from those with power. And we've been able to, help ourselves to these talismans. And you should count yourself lucky that they didn't get you yet.
Who didn't get me yet?
Well, the Zolkirs, of course. I heard in Deepwater, they put these bracelets on people, and you have to do what they say, or else they'll wrap you up or something. And I heard all the way over in Thay, like, if you don't do what they say, they just kill you and make you into a zombie. And then you have to do what they say. Here, they make you happy so that you do what they say.
How do these talismans protect you?
Easy. It wards off against enchantment school.
Would you
can't
be
ma-
willing to?
I
Would
can't
you be
make
willing
them.
to part
I
with
do.
one?
No, absolutely not. I need it. I live here. You're gonna leave.
Can I roll a persuasion check?
Yeah, you may.
Give me that money.
Oh,
That's a good one.
pretty sexy. He's like, okay. So we're not going to give you ours. And as you can imagine, they're pretty valuable here. However, I can put you in the direction of somebody that may be able to sell you one. But I think you'd be better off persuading him of your cause, if you know what I mean, because it might be a little bit expensive for you.
Who's
Oh.
this person?
We'll get to that. First of all, I don't want to be following you around and talking to you all day, okay? You approached us for what reason? Did you have a specific question?
Yes. The group I'm with, we're traveling to the Rainbow Gorge. What has been going on in that area?
Yeah. So you guys are rift hunters, huh? You guys are going up there to what? Supercharge yourselves? That's what you're doing?
No, we've been sent on a mission.
I won't tell you. I don't give a shit. Okay. What do you want to know about the Rainbow Gorge?
Who or what is about that area, and we should be concerned.
Well, there were 4 mages that were up there, messing around with that kind of shit. They were trying to, empower themselves to end the tyranny that's going on here and everywhere else. And, I don't know. They probably got shredded by that rift. It's too much astral energy or whatever you call it. But aside from them, I'm not too sure who would actually be up there. Like, I mean, it's a pretty meddlesome and dangerous thing to do. Opening up rifts to other planes.
What are those mages' affiliation with the Zolkir?
Well, as far as I know, they just wanted to kill him.
Very good. Now, back to this person you were going to refer me to for a talisman.
Ah, yes. He's right across the riverfront. So you need a coin to get a talisman. I don't have one of those. I already spent mine, but there is people here where if you do them a favor, they'll give you pretty much a token. You earn one of those, you get a talisman. I don't see you. I mean, no offense, but you look like you ran through a rift already. And I gotta say, might just be better if you just try to convince him rather than going through hoops and shit. But the safe route would be finding a coin.
I'll talk to you about a coin.
Well, a lot of the shopkeepers have talismans of their own. They just don't want to, be under mind control when money is involved. You know how that can be. Oh, I gotta sell my goods. Oh, I'm too happy. I don't care. Okay, have everything. I get nothing.
Can that. But more specifically, who could I do a favor for to earn one of these coins you've referenced?
I'm not going to start spewing off and giving you people's names. You're new here. You need to just go find somebody.
Can
Oh,
I
I
hit
know.
him with can I hit him with another persuasion check?
Yes, you can.
Hell yeah. I'm a fucking Jedi.
And I'm gonna do a roll on my end.
Oh, give me that money.
Okay. So, in this moment, there is a massive explosion in a magic shop across the street. Oh, see, this is what happens when we get adventurers like you in here. You sons of bitches. You little shit. All right.
Volcanic fails to see how this is his doing.
All right. So the person that's probably most willing to help you is going to be the genie. He's the jeweler. Go over there. He's got a whole bunch of nice trinkets. What he needs from you is probably a favor.
That works. Thank you for your assistance.
Yeah, whatever. The halfling goes, "Oh, have a nice night. Oh, it was pleasurous meeting you. I hope you and your friends do whatever you have to do in Rainbow Gorge."
Volcanic goes in an Irish goodbye and just walks off toward the direction of the jewel shop.
The halfling just kind of spins around, happy-go-lucky, and is just like, "Okay, Boren, let's have ourselves another ale." Boren's, I needed one after that conversation. And he goes in. Now, can you guys see my cursor?
Yep.
Yes, again.
Yep.
So, your conversation, Volcan, happened essentially right here, like in an alley behind a tavern, right?
Okay.
You heard an explosion. What transpired with Ardok has just now happened. So as you leave the alley, you will have just missed Ardok, but you will be able to investigate the explosion that has happened with everybody else. And also you can go along and follow up on your league to get yourself an amulet.
Oh yeah.
So now all of the timelines have coalesced. Once more.
Really.
So Droglis running towards the explosion to see what happened.
Absolutely. And you get in there and oh boy, it is a collapsed roof. You can see kind of like shards of wood and metal from all the magic items just kind of stuck into the wall, and three very distinct explosions of body, all kind of happening from the very center of the room.
What the fuck?
What happened here?
And go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay. I will add a D10 for using Tactical Mind.
Sweet.
That's a D10, right? Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Wow, you're rolling great tonight.
I didn't even see my dice come out.
I didn't either.
I didn't either.
Yeah, this room looks fucked up. Whatever happened here was bad.
Wait, it doesn't even. It just says I rolled 1. Like, it doesn't even say I rolled a dice.
It does say just one.
Yeah.
One
it
of
doesn't-
one.
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, it says you just rolled a 1.
Yeah. Let's try that again.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey, so 12.
So a 12. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, as you're looking, you see next to the 2 bodies nearest the door, there are 4 gold pieces that are just stuck in the wall.
See, you said 4 gold pieces?
Yeah, 4 gold pieces wedged in the wall.
Can I don't know, I guess go look at them and see, like, are they normal gold pieces?
Yeah, they're normal gold pieces. Except one has the same like X on it that yours has.
I'm gonna take that coin.
You're gonna leave the other 2 gold.
Well, yeah, I'm not a thief. Like, you know, I'll take the fancy coin.
Okay.
He's got morals.
Yeah, so you have to wiggle it a little bit to actually unwedge it out of the wall. It really got blown in there. And, you know, the other 2 you leave, you know, in the bloody viscera they came from.
Do I see, like, I wouldn't notice if there's, like, pieces of Theothorn's staff. Like, I wouldn't notice that. It's probably just blown to smithereens.
Yeah, that would be, you know, like a nat 20. I mean, honestly, it was, you know, canonically the source of the explosion.
Okay.
So that thing is
It's toast.
disintegrated. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll, like, walk out onto the street and, like, look and see if I notice anything out of the ordinary besides the blown up magic shop.
Sure. Has anyone else decided to go investigate this also?
Yeah.
Okay. Alaric, how are you investigating this?
I think I would just be assisting Droglith.
Okay. So Droglith, how about you give me actually, since you guys are helping each other, Alaric, how about you give me a investigation check with advantage? Since you're both giving each other the help action in this scenario.
Hey.
I have a -1, so don't get too crazy.
Hey, 18 is still pretty decent. So, as you're investigating through here, you see that where the two exploded bodies near the door are, there's, you know, like peasant clothing, like stuck in all of the viscera.
And would I know that? Ardoc already hired. I must have hired the hirelings that wear that clothing. Like, would I be able to make that connection?
Well,
Because I don't know that I was with him when he bought it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you weren't there when he bought it, then probably not.
No. I think instead I'm just going to be like, Droglith, take a look at this. And I'm going to pick up the clothing. There seems to be clothing over here.
So while you guys look at the clothing too, you continue your investigation. And on the other side of the counter, there is a remnant of a magical amulet that is blown apart behind the counter of the magic shop.
I don't have any kind of arcana, so I probably shouldn't do a check on that.
Yeah. If you thought my investigation was bad.
I guess I'll pick up the pieces of the amulet and just kind of put them in my pocket until we can get back to Volcanth or Ardoc. See if they can look at it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to clear away from the rubble.
For sure. You said you're gonna clear away some of the rubble?
No, I'm going to get away from it. That way, people don't start thinking that I was involved with it.
Okay. So you guys both exit then, and you can see a wizard in silvery robes, just like, well, not just like, but very similar to the ones that Theo Thorn was wearing. And he's looking directly at you guys, and I need you both to give me one wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit. Oh, it's only a 7.
Bruh.
Oh,
I'm
you
just
guys are
rolling
you guys are
horribly.
you guys are both overcome by a unescapable happy feeling and a very light weight, like all of the weight has just been lifted off of your shoulders and nothing matters anymore.
I'm gonna look at Robin as I'm tossing the robe, like the clothing aside. I'm like, you know what? I don't think the situation matters anymore, and I'm gonna go grab a drink.
And I'm gonna just like with a dumb, stupid smile on my face, just nod and follow him.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna,
you guys,
I'm gonna try to find a tavern.
yeah, absolutely. So you guys are absolutely going to be drawn to the dwarven tavern that is just fucking bumping right now.
I'm just gonna burst in there and be like just one ale for me, which is very uncharacteristic of a lover.
He's
I'll
not a
take-
drinker?
No, I don't. He doesn't drink alcohol.
Oh, lovely.
Yet he does tonight.
I'll take 4.
Okay. So I did a roll on my end. Okay. Very cool. All right, let's go back. So right now the only unaffected person is Vulcan. And what are you doing?
Well, so Vulcan is going by to check out the explosion, but he's not going to linger too long. He sees it, he accepts it for what it is, and he's got a mission to go through. So he's actually just to keep walking by and head toward that jewelry shop. He's got a discussion to have with Genie.
Absolutely. You turn on heel and you walk straight over there. And when you walk in, the shopkeep just poof, a cloud of smoke arrives right at the front desk, and asks what you're looking for.
We're told I can find a particular gold coin here, which to gain a talisman that will keep me from the Zolkir's enchantments. And that you may
He
exchange
holds
this
up
for a favor.
he holds up a hand, and he closes the door behind you. And he was like, I don't know who told you that kind of thing, but you need to keep that to yourself. Okay. Now, I do have ways of procuring these, and I have a favor I need to ask of you. Essentially, everyone here seems incredibly happy. Usually not the way it is. This is powerful enchantment magic, and if you're able to dispel enough people to at least start an uprising, or at least clear somebody's minds, then will allow you to have, one of these gems. And also, he pops into his lamp and comes back out. He's like, if I would be so kind, he puts this coin, fancy looking minted coin, on the counter. He said, I would like you to take that and get yourself an amulet and consider it a goodwill gesture to remember the deal that I've given you today.
Your terms are acceptable. Where can I get this amulet so I would not be impeded upon my mission?
Wow. Luckily for you, I sell them here. All you have to do is hand me that coin.
Vulcan hands him the coin in exchange for the amulet of protection.
Okay. So when this deal is struck, give me an Arcana check.
It's Arcana. Ooh, this is one of my proficiencies, so I get an advantage, right?
You don't get advantage, but you do get the beneficial boost of the proficiency.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know that what you just felt, you feel a tingle of magic wash over you, and you know that you have just made a pact. So, this is a proper deal. It's a magical handshake, essentially. So, um, your promise to help him, if broken, will essentially have consequences. And you receive an amulet of pretty much resistance to enchantment magic.
Fuck yeah. My mind is my own.
Well, it's resistant. Not 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 immune.
All right, so what? I mean, what does that? Does that like it works to kind of boost or something?
Yeah, because
So-
you have like probably advantage on whatever.
Yeah. So on saving throws you have advantage, and any damage is halved.
Sweet. Okay.
I mean, it's definitely worth having.
Certainly.
So Volkman wants to ask the genie, how do I go about dispelling this enchantment?
You'll have to figure that out. See, what we believe is that there is probably a device that reinforces these enchantments. This isn't this is powerful magic, but also there is a duration to which magic can affect somebody. So there has to be a focal point in our estimation that is like resetting the timer, if you will, that is reinforcing the magic to make sure it stays on everybody for much longer durations. And we're not sure where that would come from, unfortunately. It
It's
could
the
be
music.
it could be the music. That is a fair theory. Or anything that would resonate. So it could be like horns or bagpipes or another instrument that a bard would have. It would be very peculiar.
Okay. So Volcan, for this new information, knows exactly where he needs to go, and he's gonna head back to that dwarven club.
Absolutely. And you walk in, and the roll that I made earlier still stands. So the the dwarf that had spoken with you earlier is now talking with your friends, Droglith and Alaric. So this dwarf is talking with you guys. He's like, "Hey, so you guys are adventurers, huh?"
Indeed. But tonight I'm only adventuring to the bottom of this ale.
Ah, a cleric drinking, huh? That's peculiar.
What's it to you?
Well, it seems you're probably uncharacteristically happy. And he looks over at his halfling friend, and the halfling's like, "Well, I think it's wonderful. I think we should all have and enjoy a drink together. Please, more ales for everyone."
I like the sound of that.
And you crush an ale with a halfling.
For sure. As many as I can get.
The dwarf looks at Droglith. "Tell it to me straight, friend. You don't look like a happy sort."
Ale makes me happy. I have plenty.
Yeah. I'm not convinced. I think he grabs his halfling friend. "I think the paladin is under the curse. I don't think that this Goliath is. Because ale does make everyone happy." And he spots Volcanth as he walks in and comes over to you, immediately seeing that you have a talisman. He's like, damn, that was so quick. Wow. Anyway, I think they got your friends. You don't happen to know a spell like Dispel Magic, do you?
Don't. I'm on a mission to find it out.
Well, son of a bitch. Okay. All right, what's your mission?
Well, I've got a couple. One, dispel, or task, I should say. Need to dispel the enchantments on my adventurers, my companions. And I need to find out what it is that's holding the enchantment over everyone else.
Okay. Can you tell me more? What's holding the enchantment over everyone?
There's some sort of device. It could be either the music or the alcohol or both, or the ale. It's being used as an agent of mind control and coercion.
Okay. And the halfling pipes up and he says, "Oh, what about a bell? Could a bell do it? Like the one that the Herald in the Red has?"
Vulcan so can Vulcan look around to see where this herald is in the room?
The Herald was at the gate where you walked in.
At the gate.
And since he is the town crier, he could wander around anywhere. The last place that Vulcan saw him was at the front gate.
It could be the bell. But what I was informed of is it's something that's sustained. Almost like imbibing.
So, with the role I did for the halfling, he's going to say, well, the Herald is a bard, so that would be his, what do you call it? A spirit focus? So, if he's ringing the bell, and he's ringing it around everybody, at least once a day, then mayhap that would be the thing.
That's a reasonable theory.
Thank you.
Uh,
I came up with it all on my own.
Where's this bard now?
Well, he does walk around town crying the news, but he may still be at the front gate.
To go inquire about this bard. Vulcan is going to again hit them with the Irish goodbye and head out of the club and head toward the gate.
Okay. And when you walk out, you see probably the happiest Ardok you have ever seen in your life. He has wandered back towards this area, and unlike the other happy folk, he seems not about himself. He seems on a completely other level of disassociated. And you see this man with this F-orc with a bell around his waist, just happy-go-lucky, just kind of stumbling around like he is on the best drug he's ever had in his life.
Vulcan asks him if he's about his wits.
Oh, do I see Volcanth?
Yes, you do. But the way this feels to you is you are the most fucked up on happiness you have ever been in your life.
Okay. And I imagine Ardok looks kind of like an old friend, and like puts his hands in the air and says, "Wild one, stay away from Ardok."
Well, Vulcan recognizes a lost cause when he sees it. He knows he needs to find this bard and break this enchantment.
Okay.
He's gonna leave him to his own devices and keep heading toward the gate.
Oh no. Well, hopefully Ardok doesn't wander too far. So you hurriedly head over to the gate. You find the crier, just banging his bell, screaming, "Everyone is welcome. Just be happy, be the best you can." And you are upon him, and he's just the biggest grin on his face ever. He's like, "Hello, friend."
I'm no friend of yours. Give me that bell.
Okay. We'll do an opposed athletics check.
I was gonna say, can I do what about an intimidation?
Yeah, you can try to intimidate him.
Fuck yeah. Here.
Okay. That is 14. That is not going to do it. And he's like, "No, you are my friend." And he is going to hit his bell, and that you feel a wave of resonance come over you. Give me a intelligence saving throw. Ooh, that does it. Yeah. So, whatever spell he tried to cast on you just then, it washes over you, and you are, your wits are about you.
At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and resort to this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast suggestion on him.
Cool. Give me a wild magic roll as well.
Should I cast a spell first or do the wild magic roll?
Cast the spell, and then roll a d20 for wild magic.
Let's level this bitch. I did my part.
Hiroshima. 15's pretty good.
So
Wait, how does that work?
I'm pretty sure he
Okay.
does. I'm pretty sure he does a save against it, right?
No, he doesn't. Sorry, I don't know why I threw that. Yeah, so the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the charm condition for the duration.
Yeah. So he passes with a 15. It says it looks like the DC is 13 wisdom.
Yeah.
He's like,
Alright, so
I'm starting to think that you're not my friend. And he's gonna ring his bell at you again.
Wait, I still have to do the wild magic.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
He might not be casting anything.
If you get a one or a two.
So I do a D100, right?
No, a D20.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, you're safe right now.
Brother.
So as you cast suggestion, there's some resonant magic that spitters and sparks and cracks out of your fingertips, and you realize that you almost lost control for a sec, but you're all good. And when you get your bearings, you realize that this bard looks at you and says, "I'm starting to suspect we're not actually friends." And he rings his bell at you, and let me check something super duper quick. Give me a wisdom saving throw. You want to beat a 13. Oh, you got it.
Yes. Dude, this is so
At least
good.
somebody can roll
Okay.
today.
Dude, this is a non-combat duel right now.
It's more stressful for some reason.
All right. Vulcanus is gonna get more direct with it. I want to cast Mage Hand and just take the bell from him.
For sure.
Brother.
So,
Is this another wild magic roll?
oh yeah, that's conjuration. Roll for wild magic.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
All right, here it comes.
Now if it was a 3 or lower. Just kidding. Oh,
Oh
my
my
god.
god.
Man. All right, so I have to read the card. I don't know about taking somebody that somebody's holding. Cody, do you know anything about that?
Well, I know it only can absorb 10 pounds. Or it can only lift 10 pounds. So like, I really wouldn't think it could pull that hard.
Like it can do like an opposed strength roll or something. I don't think.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a strength saving throw for this guy. I think that sounds fair enough.
Not one, not one, not one, not one.
Yeah.
And then he blows it.
So I'll do it on the screen because he just got a 16 here.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you take it from him.
Sweet.
You reach out with
Okay.
an invisible hand and wink. You yank the bell and it's now in your possession.
Run away.
Can I do an Arcana check on the bell to kind of learn more about it?
So what? So you can. Just with your proficiency, you definitely feel a strong magic in this bell. Yeah, it is potent with enchantment.
So we already learned a lesson before about trying to destroy magical things.
Well, you didn't.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
Yeah,
you
you-
didn't.
You're right, I don't. However, at the same time, I'm not going to ring the bell, which seems to be the trigger for it. So, I'm just gonna. Does me taking the bell from him have any like visible effect?
No.
All right, so after Vulcanus has his bell, now he knows it's not ringing anymore and reinforcing the enchantment. He's gonna go ahead and head back to the dwarven club, try to see if he can shake his companions out of their stupor.
Okay. So this encounter didn't take a whole lot of time. So Ardok is still wandering out front.
He's still wandering the streets.
All right. Yeah, and he's like in the vicinity of the bar. So you're all, localized for the time being.
So Vulcan comes across Ardok in the streets.
Yeah.
All right, so he's gonna approach him again and ask him, "Friend,
Wild one.
I need you to gather yourself."
Ardok is always gathered. Stay away from
Oh.
Ardok.
No, my friend.
Wild one, are we friends?
We are friends. Right now, I need you to focus. You're
Ardok
under the
feels
persuasion
strange.
Of others. You're not yourself.
Ardok is not Ardok? think his hands probably
Gross.
drop at this point. Obviously, he's not breaking the enchantment, but who is Ardok?
Ardok is you.
Ardok feels good.
What the hell can I do here?
Wild one, do you hear that music? Ardok's gonna
Yeah, I
start
do.
fist bumping to this.
Vulcan's starting to realize there's something else reinforcing this enchantment. It has to be that music.
Give me a Arcana check.
That
Yeah, it could be the music.
Vulcan's gonna leave Ardok to his devices again and head back into the club.
Yeah, and you go into the club, and in your mind, I presume, you don't know that it could not possibly not be the music.
Right. So, Vulcan wants to take a look around the room and see where this music's coming from.
There is a band of dwarves. You know, they got a violin, they got like a saxophone. You know, a bunch of dwarven instruments, and they are just going ham. You know, they all have giant smiles on their faces. They're just fucking bopping. You know, very sweaty dwarves.
Can I do a perception check to see if any of those, or an Arcana or whatever it is, check to see if any of those instruments has magical properties?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
You're rolling a lot this session. That's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they. It doesn't seem like they do. It just seems like the bell that you're carrying has an immense amount of magic in it.
Maybe some of this damn bell. Okay. Vulcan's gonna leave again, and he's gonna take the bell to the jeweler.
Okay, absolutely. And you walk in, poof, Genie comes out in a cloud of smoke, and you know, you hand the bell to him, and he says, "Ah, my friend, this might be the thing. So, we just have to make sure that this stays muted, and everyone should return to normal in an hour or so. As long as they're not being reinforced, the spells should fade."
Awesome. So, after the spell is broken, that means I fulfilled my end of the bargain, yes?
That means you fulfilled the pact that we have made. But
Yes.
what are you going to do with an hour? Might as well be happy.
Actually, Vulcan has had enough of this shit, and he's gonna go ahead and rest. Let everyone come off their whatever they got going on.
Yeah. So you take a rest, and Ardok is going to be wandering around doing whatever Ardok does in his stupid state. And Droglith and Alarith, what are you guys going to do? You are super happy, but you still have your wits about you.
Wait, does Ardok have any agency?
No, not
Just
not
'cause-
for real.
Okay.
You were hit with a very powerful spell, my friend.
Yeah.
This
I gotcha.
This would be a very bad scenario if you were in combat.
Oh yeah.
I would imagine that I'm fucked up from all the ale that I drank, so I don't think I am in control. I mean, I could
You do have the poison status for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And so Like we're happy, but we're not like under the spell's influence anymore.
You are for an hour. So
Okay.
for this hour duration, what are you doing while you are just in this unbelievable state of weightlessness and non-caring happiness?
Oh, Art keep us partying.
Yeah, I just
You don't know what.
I just keep sitting at the bar and jamming to this music and piling up ale glasses.
Absolutely. So, time does pass, and people start actually fading back into, real life again. Not the extreme bliss and ecstasy of pure happiness. And people are actually starting to get very outraged around. And a lot of these dwarves, I'm actually going to stop that. And a lot of these dwarves are actually like picking up arms and getting ready to do something that um, probably needed to be done a long time ago. And this is all just like coming to fruition as everyone is feeling this magic dispelled. And you, um, Droglith and Alaric, you guys probably don't feel the come down that much because you're fucking trash. So you guys are just feeling that general intoxication and happiness from that. Ardok, you are completely dispelled and returned to normal.
Oh God, where am I?
You're wandering the street.
So I think
Yeah, now just standing in the street.
as soon as Ardok comes back to his senses, he just kind of has like flashbacks of breaking the staff and murdering 3 people and destroying a building. And he's gonna kind of like start sweating and look around, uh, kind of like wide-eyed in a panic.
Yeah, and looking around in a panic, you see a bunch of angry dwarves that are all getting together and shouting about, "Oh, we gotta put a stop to this! Time to make a stand!" And they're all kind of like gathering up and starting to, gather arms and shit.
I think Ardok's gonna like quickly step into an alleyway, kind of like put his back against a wall and be breathing heavy.
Okay. Oh. Huh. This is quite a interesting situation we've all found ourselves in. Oh. You have camp supplies. Do you also have hirelings? -2?
That's all I bought.
I was gonna. I think he was the only one buying Highlands.
So no hirelings.
Nope.
And Droglith and Alaric, you guys saw the Zolkir initiate casting a enchantment spell. Ardok, you did not see. Volcanth, you also did not see. So you guys are all, separated except for Alaric and Droglith, which are still carrying on in the bar. And there is a uprising that's really coalescing in the middle of this street, and they start heading up to the keep. So you guys are essentially in this part of town with hirelings still looking for work, and the shopkeeps, bartenders, and people that were already not under the influence of the extreme happiness.
I guess I would get up and stumble outside, and just kind of like yell uh, for Ardok and Volcanth. See if we can find out where everybody's at and like reconvene.
For sure. Oh, and what that?
Alaric is basically blacked out. That was honestly I am like, I'm gone. I'm like, I'm like, I'm just still in there, just stumbling around over chairs, and like table, just whoa. Is the music still playing? I'm just, even if it's not, he's just kind of like just trying to dance, but it's more like him just kind of swaying and stumbling.
I love that you did an official Constitution roll at disadvantage.
I wanted to play right. I was like, he, there is a chance he didn't get fucked up, but
It's not great.
all this alcohol.
For sure.
So
So,
I'm
so
still
you guys have taken care of this situation in general, but you know there's still a powerful wizard in this town that you know the dwarves are going to try to deal with. Your mission still lies in Rainbow Gorge. So whatever your guys' inclinations are, you know, we're pretty much back at square one where you guys arrived in town. Um, Probably a good start to get a rest in, kind of get that drunken poison out of you, and start everything anew after a rest. You guys agree?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm at 1 HP.
Vulcan's way ahead of everyone.
Very cool. So,
So are we?
you can grab some more hirelings and some more gear, and you can continue to fuck around in Sundabar, or you guys can try to attend to your mission. The world is yours.
Wait. So what happened? Did we sleep somewhere?
Yeah, at an inn.
Okay, so
Alaric slept in an alleyway.
I feel like before any of that, or like during that time, I feel like maybe Ardok would meet up with you guys and not talk very much. And then like in his room that night, I think Ardok would uh kind of like take off his cloak, um, and like kneel in front of a window and try to contact Groomsh.
Okay. So, contacting Groom, is there a role associated with that, or are you? Because I don't think you and I have talked about this, but are you able to straight up talk to your god?
Not like not in a special way or anything, just like whatever's in the lore of like prayer or meditation or something.
Okay. What do you say to him when you're trying to contact him?
I'm imagining that Ardok like goes into like a meditation to like try to visualize Groomsh, like try to visualize that he's like meeting with him, and like even if it's like a dream or hallucination, I imagine he like Ardok sees him and just kind of like is kneeling in this state as well, um, and kind of like crying and asks, uh, what does the ogre god want with Ardok?
And in this trance, you you see a flickering visage of Grimsh, and he stares at you down, displeased, and doesn't say anything back to you.
Okay. think Ardoc will just kind of ruminate on that until it leaves.
The vision dissipates.
And Ardoc probably just like sits with his back against the window and sleeps like that. Still with his blade on him. But just kind of like holding it in his lap.
Very cool. All right. So, Volcanth, you and Droglith can feel free to go back to the genie and collect your stones.
I still think I'm in the shop. I think I just passed out on the floor.
You just
Short rest turned
slept
into
in
a
the-
long
you just slept in the gym store?
Yeah.
Dude, he's not even like intoxicated. He was like, this looks like a good place.
Yeah, this looks chill.
You awaken to a friend. A friend.
You
friend.
are
You've fallen asleep on my floor.
Oh, it's the genie. Fuck.
The genie that owns this shop that you're sleeping in.
Well, it was a rough night. Thanks for the thanks for this floor.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, and Droglith will he'll go back there and see if he can still get his intelligence stone.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the other one.
Hello.
Do you know this guy sleeping on the floor?
I plead the fifth.
Fucking adventurers.
Does this place have a constitution?
You guys have done us a major service. I did not swear a pact to you, so I don't know if I'm gonna give you a stone Goliath. Jury's still out on that. We'll deal with the sorcerer first. What do you want?
Do I have a wish?
Actually, would you rather have a wish rather than a Ion stone?
I think it's worth 40,000 gold.
Yeah, I'll take the iron stone.
I don't know what a wish could be really powerful. I don't know.
I don't know. That's what, I don't know. I mean, I feel like what are the limits of this wish?
They're pretty significant. I actually have to look it up just now.
How do you spell the stone again?
Ion.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah. So lesser wish is less cool. It essentially lets you cast spells without without using spell slots. I guess. Just lets you duplicate any spell. Okay. Yeah. What stone do you want, Volcan?
I'll take the iron stone.
Okay. So we can get any of these. Um, okay, so we have several stones here. We have the stone of absorption. So essentially, as long as it's orbiting around you, you can cancel. It's like a counter spell. You get to cancel somebody's spell that they're casting on you. We have a stat boost of dexterity, uh, perception, constitution, pretty much everything stat wise. And don't need that one.
Okay, yeah, so there's what's this? Absorption, agility, awareness, fortitude, greater absorption, insight, intellect.
Yeah. Are you looking at them right now?
Yeah.
Yep. He's gonna say, "Ah, hell, you've done me the kindness." He hands one to you, Droglith.
So I'll take the intellect one. Although that reserve one seemed pretty cool too, but I'm not a magic
Yeah.
user.
Question. If I use the reserve stone, is that gonna trigger the wild magic?
Yeah. If it's not your school,
Hmm.
I mean, you can store evocation spells that wouldn't trigger. You know,
Yeah, let's see. Quiche. Oh, that actually might be kind of cool because I could throw some dramatic orbs or fire bolts in there.
yeah. I mean, really, you could store 3 level 1 spells or 1 level 3 spell. You know,
It's actually kind of useful.
yeah.
I also like the absorption one too, but I would rather be able to blast the fuck out of things. So yeah, I'll take the reserve.
Cool.
And it spells the DM's choice.
Yeah, when found, it contains a 1d4 1 levels of stored spells chosen by the DM.
So you don't store spells in this. I determine what spell is stored in here.
I think initially just says when found, it contains 1d4 1 levels of stored spells chosen by the DM, but I think those get used and then I can put more spells in it. At least that's kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah. Well, let's try it anyway. One level. Eh. There's a guiding light in there, or a guiding bolt.
Oh wait, just when found, it contains 1d4 minus 1 levels of stores. Yeah, okay. It's a guiding bolt.
Yep.
Okay.
Guiding bolt. That's evocation, and it's a super dope first level spell. A cleric spell.
Yeah, Strix has it.
Yeah,
Sweet.
super dope spell.
Who's
It's like
Strix?
super overpowered.
Never heard of this man.
Oh yeah. Oh, oh wait. Must have you have memory crossovers. Wait.
It's wild that the Stone of Intellect is 40,000 gold, and the Stone of Reserve is only 4,000. I think Foundry's system is kind of weird.
And then there's the Stone of Greater Deflection or whatever that's worth 200,000.
Oh my god. You would need multiple.
What'd you say? 200,000?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically counter spell up to spell level 8.
Oh my
That's a lot of
god.
fucking hirelings, dude.
But then you once you use it up to a certain point, it goes away.
Yeah.
Okay, this
that's
is
the
its
reason I
power.
opted against it. Yeah.
Wait, it's limited uses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that it's overpowered, but for 200,000 gold, that thing better not go away.
So
Okay. So, how much is a cannonball? I mean, that's probably like what, 1 gold?
Hang on, let me
How many hirelings are there?
Yeah. I mean, just pay one gold for a fucking cannonball.
let me see if it actually tells me.
I tried to look it up. I don't see a cannonball.
I see a cannon.
A whole ass
Oh,
cannon?
Yeah.
Well, how much is the cannon?
It doesn't have a gold value.
Shit's cannon.
Ranged ranged attack roll +6, range 600 to 2400 feet. Hit it's 8d10 bludgeoning damage.
The cannonball?
Just the
The
cannon. The cannon.
okay.
Is, yeah.
Let's strap that to the back of a wagon.
Is there not?
Or can you shoulder mount that?
Let me see. Cannonball.
So we can just do like a sling bullet.
Well, I have those.
Yeah, just use sling bullets.
I was trying to think of something that'd be like really kind of cool to throw at
I mean, dude,
him.
we can canonically say a cannonball.
Okay.
I like that.
Hey,
All right.
Andrew liked it.
I did. Listen, I love a good dad joke.
All right. Guess it would be kind of weapon equipment. All right, there we go. I have a cannonball now.
Very cool.
Oh.
So, is there anything else you guys want to do here? And just to be clear, you guys are still going to be going for the mission from the start of the campaign. Is that still your guys' goal?
I believe so, unless something changed.
No, just that, there was this whole uprising and this enchantment like Zolkir here. So, um, just kind of planning for time right now that, you guys are going to be essentially, if you choose to go after the main campaign, you guys will be leaving here and going on your journey. And then be setting things up for next session.
yeah, I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless Droglith or Ardoc wants to investigate the town further.
I don't think so. I think,
Nope.
I think Drogleth is sick of this town now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Are you guys picking up some hirelings then?
Yeah, I think we need at least 2.
I think somebody besides Ardok should pay for him.
Yeah, Ardoc's not. You know, he's even more reserved today.
I heard Drogba said he was going to buy 2 of them.
Okay.
Hire 2.
Yeah. So that's what we say, 5 gold each.
Well, technically they're 1 gold each.
1 gold
But
each.
if you wanted to be, a little more,
No, we'll stick with the 1 gold each.
we'll see how they perform instead of outright giving them 5.
Yeah, we'll give him the. I'll let him know that there's possibility for bonuses based on performance.
Thank you, sir. This is quite generous of you. Normally, we would only expect 1 gold, but potential bonus? Oh, we will attend to your every need.
Fun fact, that also works on me.
The idea of a potential bonus.
Oh, fuck, yeah, dude.
They stand directly between both of you.
I'm gonna look at.
I meant me in real life, not Lark.
Whatever either of master needs.
Listen, I guess depending on what they do and how well they do it, Lark might give them.
Would you like me to polish your plate, sir?
No, nobody touches my stuff.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna
Stupid.
look at them and tell them minimum 6 feet closeness.
Yes, sir. He steps right to 6 feet away from you.
He just measures it right on the edge.
Master, I am at the minimum.
The minimum. I'm at the ready.
All right, let's leave.
These hirelings are all bundled up in furs, and they're ready for the trek. They gather everything up into all the tents and the pittance and
Wait.
survival gear all up into packs,
Wait,
and they have it ready.
didn't all our supplies get blown up as well?
No.
Did they have? They were probably carrying it. Yeah,
No, I had the.
you had everything.
Oh, I
had
didn't
the
give
tin.
our guys anything. If that's what you mean.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I had the tin stuff. Now, whether or not I lost it in my drunken dance, I don't. I mean, I can roll for that if you'd like, but I acquired that stuff.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Yeah, so you guys are going to head out of town, and are we all good here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. We have had quite a doozy in this town, for sure.
Mhm.
So you guys are making your way out, and you pass the town crier, who is, doesn't have a smile on his face, and he is, screaming the news, and he's like, Zolkir being piece of shit, charming everybody, making us do their bidding. And you guys walk past him, and Volcanth, he actually walks up to you and shakes your hand. And he's like, I'm Roderick, and it was fantastic meeting you. And, our interaction yesterday was a little hostile, and I do want to just convey the fact that I am actually grateful for no longer doing somebody else's bidding. So, appreciate you. That was really awesome, and I'm really glad you guys came to town.
Vulcan just tells him, be at peace, friend. Let your mind be your own.
As it should be. And he wanders off and starts crying the news. And we are going to get back to the map. You guys are all rested up. and on your way to Rainbow Gorge. Now, you guys already had Lorison's warning. You're all kitted up. You have two hirelings that are essentially going to help you guys. That really, that's going to remove like chances of exhaustion. So, as you guys proceed, we're gonna say that you arrive at pretty much the cliff's edge of Rainbow Gorge, and this is where we're going to pick up next time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So you guys travel for 2 more days up the River Robin, and you come up to a pass called Dead Orcs Pass. Ardoc, you are from like the neighboring region, and I don't think I'm gonna make you roll like a history check for this. I'm just gonna assume that you know like orc lore, right? Generally.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dead Orcs Pass is essentially where an army of orcs was ambushed and, ended up losing a really huge battle. And you guys are standing at the mouth of the Dead Orcs Pass and kind of looking up a twisting like path that winds along the cliff edges. And this is essentially going to be where we start next session.
I love that.
Shit.
User.
Awesome.
Minus
Good
the
game.